Hi everyone, on Thursday, February the 5th, we're off up to Doncaster on Thursday, good to soft. The ground at the time of the recording. We'll keep an eye on the weather forecast. There are some showers around, and Donny is a place it can get desperate very quickly. I think the track suffers from overwatering, to be honest, and they can often be unconscious there. Keep an eye on things though. It is a fair, flat, good gallop, Doncaster, so I really used to like the place until the last few years when I think the ground hasn't been wonderful. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. Goes in the 3:35. It's a handicap chase over an extended 2 miles, 4.5 furlongs, class 4 for 5-year-olds and upwards, £4,700 the winner. Most of them, it has to be said, have got something to prove. Perhaps that applies to our selection, Cuban Court, but I do think he should go really well for Neil King. Now, Neil's had a bit of a very quiet season, it has to be said. He doesn't seem to have the horses he used to, but he's well capable when he gets a half decent one. And Cuban Court has been a good advert for the yard. He won his bumper, he won 3 from 17 over hurdles, and he looks a nice prospect for chasing when making a winning start encouragingly at this track. Back in December, over 2 miles. He was a pretty weak in the market, 9-1 chance, but he did really well to win. He got in a complete row with Spade Step the whole way round and just showed a tenacious attitude to lead in the final 100 yards under Jack Quinlan, who knows him really well. Now, Spade Step is a horse trained by Lucinda Russell and Michael Scudder, has been beaten since, but the yard are so out of form, Lucinda Russell, that I think he is a very nice prospect, probably for next season now, Space Out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that form at all. The reason you're getting a half decent price this afternoon is that Cuban Court was disappointing at Taunton, but the trainer reported that he was unsuited by the tight nature of the track over 2 miles there, and I think that's true. He's up in trip, he's back to Donny, a bit of cut in the ground, a chance to get a positive ride from the tape from Jack Quinlan. I think he should go really well here. He's been freshened up. He's had 19 days since that Taunton run. Hopefully it's enough to revive him. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the 3 o'clock. A novice handicap chase over 3 miles, a class 4 for 5-year-olds and upwards, £4,700 to the winner. I think Calhandrian can strike here for Richard Hobson. Now, Richard, a bit like Neil King in a way, a very capable trainer, not got the horses this year and has had a very quiet season as a result. But Calhandrian is one of the brighter lights in the yard. He ran 7 times over hurdles without winning, highly tried on a number of occasions. He switched to fences this season and he's done really well, really. He won on his first start at Huntingdon back in November on good to soft ground over 2 mile 4, coming from last to first to win quite impressively and well backed in the process. Now, as a result of that, the handicapper did have a bit of a swipe at him. He went up £6 for that, but he ran well at your Toxter. And last time out here, they put the money on in a small field. He made a few mistakes. He was given a bit of a negative ride, it has to be said. The Long Point, who won the race quite well for Emmerdale, escaped turning for home, and Calhandrian never really landed the blow. I think Charlie Maggs will be a little bit more positive here over the same course and distance. Better ground should help him. There's more to come from Calhandrian after just 3 runs over fences, and I think he can improve past these rivals. Best of luck on Thursday, everyone. Please do like and comment on the YouTube videos. Subscribe to the free channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet.